Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, hope you're all doing well. So, Lindsey Graham, an American politician, a Conservative, has died. Now, I follow a channel called Ramsey Paul. Yep, Ramsey Paul. The guy's name's Paul Ramsey, right, but he goes by Ramsey Paul on YouTube. And he's quite funny and sarky, and he does a lot of political commentary and kind of takes the mick and things like that. And basically he has talked about this guy Lindsey Graham in the past and all that, and how he's so vehemently in support of Israel. He's your typical conservative stereotype, basically. What is it they call them? The conservatives and all that, and basically neocons. He's just a warmonger. He's into getting America involved in all sorts of wars. He's just your stereotypical neocon, war-loving conservative. There is no war he will not send Americans to die for, and he is basically licking the backside of Netanyahu. So I think Tel Aviv will be in mourning at the fact that this guy is no longer with us. But I think there'll be a few Americans that are not so vehemently in support of Israel that might be breathing a wee bit of a sigh of relief that this guy's actually no longer, maybe not so much that he's died, but he's no longer able to basically do Israel's bidding or have that much influence on the American government to persuade them to do Israel's bidding. I'm not convinced in that, to be honest, because there'll be somebody else just as vehemently pro-Israel that will replace him. But I just thought that that was interesting, that guy is no longer with us. And if you've ever watched any of Ramsey Paul's videos, he's talked at length about this guy and all that. Basically, that guy cared more about Israel than he did about the American people, basically. And that was one of the things that this Ramsey Paul guy used to talk about. It's Israel, it's Israel. Like, the Americans are just like, they'll do anything for that country. They will do literally anything for them, even at the expense of their own men and women's lives and potentially worldwide peace and things like that. And it's crazy, so it is, man. But so I mean, I don't wish death on anybody, right? But that I didn't like the guy Lindsey Graham, do you know what I mean? I didn't know a hell of a lot about him, but from what Ramsey Paul had said and from the few snippets I had seen of the guy, he was just an out and out neocon, and it's just not for me, do you know what I mean? I am not interested in Israel. I'm not interested in Palestine. I think I don't have a problem with the Israeli citizens, right? They're day-to-day Israeli citizens. I don't have a problem with them. It's the government of Israel, the Zionist government of Israel. I can't stand it. And I think it is a negative, bad influence in the world, and it's got so much influence and lobbying various governments throughout the Western Hemisphere, and I do not believe that they are a force for good. I just don't. I believe they're the opposite. In fact, I think they're basically, they need to be stopped. So that's basically all I've got to say about it. But I just thought it was interesting. So if anybody's got any comments, maybe just leave a comment or whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching.